Hello and welcome back. This is Braemar. We're going to take the black-green out for a little bit of a spin. I took out the classification. We're keeping the primal might. Just kind of, arrogant alpaca. I've seen a lot of angry alpacas. We'll see how this works. Hey, lands. I was thinking about getting rid of this too, actually. I already pulled out one of these. I thought about pulling out two more. But they kind of act as land, so it's not too bad. Okay, so I think we're going to decide to keep. We'll see how this kicks off. Okay, first drop is a land. We will respond with a Lovestruck Beast. Well, first we'll drop Bell. Seeing the Congape, not really great here. I think we will. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna have to get rid of this guy. I know I wanted to drop land slowly and all whatnot, but we can't do it. We gotta drop a ton of land and we gotta drop it now. And we gotta cast spells. Okay, so we got another orator, which is not bad. So I'm thinking of how we want to actually do this. We may hold this ambush. We'll drop the temple this turn. Ooh, we don't want to see this right now. And we'll drop another Lovestruck Beast. We won't send Bell out to attack this time. We may hold on to the Lovestruck Beast to drop the ambush. Yeah, these Hallowed Priests are almost like, what do you call that? Like a staple now. I don't even think they're in this set or this rotation. It's just because it's like this like master set thing that they have going on. So we have 4 land. We want to drop our boy here, I think. Right. So now I think we can drop Kagula. And the big thing is getting Kagla out. Aww. So we can fight another creature. He kills it. Well, that helps a little bit. That helps a lot. So we'll get one of these baddies out. Like I said, that wasn't even the goal there. Land of War just walked us into a piece of land, which I'm very happy about. Lovestruck Beast was just an extra drop, to be honest with you. Nice veto, sir. Right. So we're going to drop this bad boy. We'll kill that thing. And we'll start swinging. Yeah, Vito can easily block, and he may have... Oh, our dude's only drawn 3 land. You gotta be kidding me. I feel bad. I know we ramped twice, but he looks like he's a little mana choked. So if we win this one, we can't feel too good. I thought we were actually having a good time. I was like, wait a second. We're kind of like responding well to his things. But... oh well. You win some, you lose some. We will keep that, said the magic. Well, I think we just want to start like continuously swinging out. He may have a Shatter of the Sky here. So we're actually going to ramp for a little bit of lands. I know. It's kind of funny to ramp for a little bit of land again after we've done it like 3 times. But we're just pulling out more land. Beanstalker Giant, when he hits the battlefield, will just be like a 10-10. Or he'll just give up. He'll just lay down and die because he only drew 3 lands. That's how I feel with most of my games. Okay, we're really close to having this deck to a solid 60. I know we need a couple more mythic slots, but I really want to create the black white deck, which is what he drew. He just didn't draw enough land. He probably drew those original 3 land and didn't draw anymore. Oh no, this is a tier 1. And opponent goes first. And we don't like our hand. We're going to mulligan here. Okay. I'm fine with that. We're going to pitch one of these ram throughs. We didn't draw any creatures, but we're hoping to draw creatures. We weren't going to get anything last turn. That's for sure. Like, that was a joke. So this, we like seeing. And we're just going to murder it. So, muy bueno. Pekai. Pecky? Pekai? Picky? Pekka? I don't know how to say that name. I apologize. Ooh. We did not get the lands. We got an Elder Gargaroth. There's only one of them in the deck, so it's interesting to draw it now. Even if we get the Dryad out, we can do Primal Might. We can do Ram Through. Oh, we just need that 3rd land. This might count as our 3rd land. And it's going to get countered. This is why I actually took these out, or I started taking these out, is because they get countered so easily. I like mana rocks. They're hard to get rid of, and at the same time, and other sets, artifacts are easy to get rid of. But currently, mana rocks are doing pretty good. Oh man, it's already turn 4. What would 4 land feel like? I need that for lands! Every time we draw low lands and we have creature spells, we always play a blue counterspell deck. Come on, that's my lands. You really want to play with it? Doesn't that feel dirty? Does it feel bad to win like that? Because I know when people, like when you play in real life and you're sitting down on a table and you're like, oh man, you're getting mana locked. Let me screw with your land. You don't look at that person and say, oh, thanks. I'm so glad you want to play an easy, fair game where we both have a fun time. You just scoop and you go, F you. I mean, that's, you don't play with people's lands. Especially when they're mana choked, which is what this game does to you. It gives you these battles. Yay. Which didn't matter a whole lot. I wonder if he'll counter this. He has so many spells to play. By so many, I mean 2. But yes. Okay, that's actually fine. Cultivate actually gets us more lands. So we want to keep that Cultivate. It's amazing in a green deck with so much ramp how you are struggling to get lands. With 24 of it in the deck is actually sitting at 66 cards. And you can see many of them are land-based. They offer land, they give land, and there's a standard amount of land in the deck. So I think we want to give this thing +2. I'm just tired of seeing it. Also, I think he'll counter something. Right. So we're trying to burn his counter spells by giving really high value targets. Like it's really hard to not counter Primal Might and Beanstalk Giant. And we know he has it. Like we know he has it in his deck. Right now, we're not actually worried about getting a counter here. We're still waiting for land, by the way. We will wait all game if we have to see that land. I mean, it's kind of sad, but we will. It's turn like 8. This guy's drawn all his land. We've drawn 3. And there's 23, 24 cards on the table. So that's almost half the deck. There we go. Right. That's all we're trying to do. Drop a land, drop a creature that can give us a land, and then play the Elder Gargoth. That'll give us the advantage we need. Now he needs creatures, so he will start. Hey, look at that. I've never seen so much land. Who do we want to smack out of the sky? I think we want to smack this guy out of the sky. Oh, GG. I mean, I had so many options. Yes. CKJ. Oh, hey. What's with all of this land? I'm actually a little scared keeping this much of it. We do have the Gigantosaurus, which I am happy to see. What is that, 5 green? That sucks because we're going to have to spend at least one of that to make a black. Oh, look at that. We drew it. Whoa. So I'm kind of scared, right? Normally this deck, actually, I've played it probably a good, like, 20 times, and it's never given me this much lands. In fact, I sit there and actually kind of complain about the land situation most of the time. But not this turn. Right. We will land Warrior Visionary, which will help us because it'll draw us a card, and it'll also tap for mana. There you go. Yo. This is my kind of deck. I love the red-green aggro. I kind of put this together the moment I saw this sort of combination. Right. It's another Gigantosaurus. So we will drop the first Gigant. We'll just drop Gigantosaurus back to back, to be honest with you. We gotta watch out for how much damage this guy is doing. So we will try to cut them off this turn from the damage. He's getting close to lethal. Yeah. He's actually like real close to lethal. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of a jerk move. But what about paying 2 and then giving this guy +2? Alright, so let me figure this out. Yeah. Pay 2 for this. Target creature fights another creature. We pop this. Sorry, I chose to pay for all that just so everything doesn't mess up. Every once in a while, you'll summon something or you'll play something, and it won't do it right. Even though I don't think it could have screwed up there with the auto pay, I didn't want it to like mess up somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but it does. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you play lands right off the top. You can play an extra one per turn, right? No, only one per turn. Nice. Listen, I like your deck. I like the way it plays. I actually have it built IRL. Exactly with this Keld. Everything you've seen so far. Minus this Cobra. These Cobras are expensive, but I have all of these in the deck. Well, let's drop that first. Right. We will drop the 10/10. We'll get the Mirror Shield out, just so we can build up something else. But we obviously can't, like, swing with the Gigantosaurus, because we'll leave ourselves wide open for a Brushfire Elemental to come in and sweep up the damage. I know from personally, like, playing this deck, there's not much to respond to, like, a gigantic creature like that. He might be able to overswing it. You think he will? I would be shocked. I would have to block the damage either way. He might still be able to swing out with Embercleave. I can see it coming. And you might be able to topple this with the Embercleave. Ooh, Flying Boy. Yeah. That's interesting. Why didn't he mutate the Hellhound with flying? Oh no. My dude. I don't actually understand. Oh, because he can basically win next turn. Right. Mm-hmm. Hexproof. I'm not going to be able to block the flying. Okay. We want to get those out of the deck. Yeah, we're not going to be able to win. Mainly because he can stop damage and then buff this thing next turn. Well, I'll give it to him. He eked it out. I've actually never seen an Everquill Phoenix in this black-green deck. I do use Mutate, but I only use the Great Horn because it pulls out a land. So I didn't see a Everquill Phoenix coming out of nowhere. So it's a tough loss, but it happens. It's a red aggro deck, man. GG. I do like that ability at the end. I might think of slapping in an Everquill Phoenix in that deck. I never thought of that. Well, I don't think we'll ever get to tier 1 or diamonds because we get random bad hands.